Hi guys, this is Miss Schaefer. So today you are doing a Google assignment called Whodunnit, and it's about abiotic and biotic factors in an ecosystem. So the instructions say six contestants on a reality TV show were stunned to find their lowest scoring colleague was injured. You must figure out the crime before the end of the day. The question is, who done it? And how the player last known's whereabouts and method that are left unaccounted for is the solution. Number one, this is a mission to find facts. In this document, you will find 10 clues that you must crack. Number two, each correct answer will rule out either a player and a last known whereabouts or a method. When you get this clue, you need to mark it off of the who is the criminal page, which is slide 3. Number 3, after you collect all 10 clues, there will only be one possibility remaining. This reveals the crime. Write a sentence that includes the criminal, location of the crime, and the method used to cause the injury on the What Happened page, slide 14. So this is your notes page. So, to keep track, you'll mark off each clue. You'll mark off a player or a last known whereabout or a method until you figure out who it was, what they did, and how they did it. It's kind of like Clue. So we're kind of playing Clue in a sciencey way. Okay. So clue 1 says, what are the non-living parts of the environment called? We have biotic factors, abiotic factors, organisms, species. And it says stretch the yellow highlight box over the answer. So you're going to drag this over. You're going to stretch it out to highlight the correct answer. Now the correct answer is going to correspond with some kind of clue that you can mark off on slide 3. Clue 2, which is not an example of a abiotic factor? Sunlight, climate, fungi, soil. Clue 3, which is not an example of an abiotic factor. Oop, I did change the slide. Let's see. There we go. Nope, there we go. Which is not an example of a biotic factor? Plants, animals, air, bacteria. Which is not an example of the ways plants engage with abiotic factors? Plants get eaten by animals. Plants use sunlight. Plants require water. Plants use carbon dioxide. What type of interaction is taking place when a turtle buries itself in the soil to stay cool? A biotic interaction, an abiotic interaction, a chemical interaction, or a biotic and abiotic interaction. What is one abiotic factor that all biotic factors need to survive? Shade, sunlight, food, water. What is the abiotic factor shown in the image that causes a fox color to change? Snow, trees, the mouse, the mountains. Which abiotic factor is not shown in the image? Snakes, sunlight, coyotes, water. Clue 9. Which is an example of a human caused change to the abiotic factors in an ecosystem? Planting new trees, hunting, building a dam, harvesting a crop. Clue 10. Which description includes biotic and abiotic factors of an ecosystem? Fungi living on a tree stump in a shady forest, rocks and water that make up a stream, sunlight, sand, and heat of a desert, Snow, ice, and cold temperatures of the polar regions. And then on the last slide, after you've marked all your clues off, I think it's on slide 3, after you mark all your clues off, you can write a sentence that includes the criminal, the location of the crime, and the type of energy. Oh, sorry, injury. Wrong unit. Um, Message me if you have any questions.